Did you know that New Hampshire is the only state in the United States that does not require private car insurance?
Did you know that there are only 19 states that require state inspections for your cars?
Well, that's really interesting because in Puerto Rico, they actually figured this out. There's only one thing that you need to get several of the things that you're going to need to be driving the car around. So for an island that could barely get electricity on for weeks on end, they actually figured this one thing out. So I give them props for that. And they're digital too. So let's get into it. If you are new around here, my name is Iramis.
I'm Gerry.
And we are Iramis and Gerry, and this is our Puerto Rico Life series. So if you're interested in moving to Puerto Rico, figure out what the heck it is, what it takes to move to Puerto Rico, live in Puerto Rico, figure out your car, your finances, everything related to Puerto Rico, then like and subscribe because we have a lot of content coming up to you. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we are doing is we're going to try to renovate our house in Puerto Rico. It's only taken 2 years, but I think this is the year.
This is the year.
Yeah. So before we can do that, we got to figure out our car. So what we're going to be talking about is a Marbete. A Marbete is basically a inspection for your car, but it's a little bit more than that. What does the Marbete cover, Gerry? It's a threefer?
It's a threefer.
It's a threefer.
As we call it. So you get three things. You basically have your car inspection, you have your compulsory insurance, that's about $4,000, and then you have your highway tolls linked up to it.
So I'd say Puerto Rico's got this right? One sticker to do them all.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Kind of like the Ring of Fire, like the ring. Anyway, the ring in Lord of the Rings, right? Yes. The one ring to rule them all. One sticker to rule it all. So what do we need to get this sticker?
You need your personal identification, your license, social security number, because that social security number is going to be connected to your car registration. And then if you want to, you can get private insurance. And then so you need your private insurance card information, and they should provide you a voucher. And that voucher should be for about $100. So don't forget your little piece of paper. It's important.
So you have all the stuff, and now you're armed with your car to go and get this inspection sticker. What do you need to do?
Well, they don't take appointments. So it's first come, first serve, and you just drive up and say help. At least that's what I did. You basically have to provide all your information. They're probably going to do a little background check to make sure that you are who you say you are and that your social security is connected to your car insurance, make sure it's all right. And if you have any back payments or any taxes you have to pay, or even if it's connected
liens or a ticket or toll, unpaid tolls.
Correct. If it's connected to your Easy Pass, it would do tolls too.
Yeah. So you're not going to be able to get a inspection sticker if any of these things are not cleared. So get your act together before you get down there. Mm-hmm. The other thing you're going to need is patience. A lot of it. I think Gerry mentioned they probably will not speak English. So have Google Translate ready. So once you have that, you're there, get ready to wait, you give them the keys, they inspect your car.
Yep, hopefully you pass. And then there are two options for the Marbete. There's Marbete and there's Marbete Digital. The Marbete option, the classic one, they basically just give you a little window sticker, stick it on there, and then you got to pay in cash. That's the important key there. It's cash based. And if you do your Marbete Digital, then it's an app, right?
Yeah. It's going to be the Cessna app. So the Cessna app is the equivalent of the RMV or the DMV. And I'll spell it out on the bottom. And once you choose the Marbete Digital, you will have to load that app onto your phone. You're going to plug in all your information. And when the inspector that's doing the inspection says, hey, your car is good to go, they're going to run it through the system. It's going to show up in your app, and you're going to pay through your app. There are benefits about getting the Marbete Digital is because that's when you get the added bonus of making sure that it's connected to your Easy Pass. So it's the Auto Espresso, and I'll write that out too. And that's how you pay for all your tolls in Puerto Rico. It's important to note that you do not have to do this.
Correct.
You can choose the traditional one, the sticker that Gerry mentioned, but if you want the added bonus, then you can do the Marbete Digital. The other thing that I personally love about the Marbete Digital is that the app will give you a warning saying, hey, your inspection is about to expire. Go and do it. If you have a traditional Marbete, then there is no app. There is no mail. They will not warn you that your Marbete is going to expire. You're going to have to look at the number on there and say, hey, it's October. I better go get my inspection.
Right. It says number 10 on it.
Exactly. Similar to the U.S. If you have the inspection sticker. It is your responsibility to get this done. If you are caught without it, you will get a big fine.
Yes.
And the fine is significantly larger than the $150, $200 that you're going to pay for this Marbete. So just go get it done. And I will say that it's once you get the system down the first time, the second time is going to be really easy. And especially if you do connect it to the Marbete Digital. Did we miss anything?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. So I think
Simple as that.
Yeah, I think the biggest tip that we're going to give you, there's three things that we're going to give you on the tip is, number one, learn Spanish. It's going to be a lot more easier for you on the island. Just learn your basic Spanish. Go do it. Number two, have patience. A lot of it.
Especially if you don't speak Spanish.
Yeah. And number three is get your act together with your paperwork.
Don't forget anything.
Don't forget anything. Be current. Pay all your tolls. Pay your tickets. Pay your taxes. Do the whole thing. It's connected to your Social Security card. They're going to fine you and make you pay before you're allowed to use this darn car. So with that, we're going to leave you. Hope this was super informational for you and that you learned something. And come back here. We'll give you more information about some other stuff that we go through when we are in Puerto Rico. Anything else?
No. Other than, as always, happy savings.